Well, hello and good evening, my friends. It is Sunday evening, stream time, and here we are with some more Farthest Frontier. Let's unpause the game and let's get going. And that gives me time to say hello, Roadhog, hello, Kevin, hello, Gordon. Nice to see you all here already. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all have a good day and that everything is going well. Out here we have a fine day. Weather is okay. It was pretty cloudy today, had some rain, and now it's sunny. 23 degrees. It's nothing too bad. Although tomorrow will be another 22 degrees, and after that temperatures will go back up to 34. So yeah, it's going to be a warm week again, but we are already in set for it, so we should easily survive that, hopefully. And then all should be fine, and planning some things to do with little one, of course, during the holiday season. We also were approached by a lady that has a dog, and she's going on holiday, and the place that was going to take care of the dog cancelled a week before the holiday now, so she asked us if we could take care of the dog for a week. So we're going to meet that dog on Monday, and if all goes well, then we'll have another dog for a while. Yeah, it should be fun. So how's everybody doing? I see it's 22 in Stoke now. Good temperatures. Going up to 23. Oh, 22 is in Eindhoven. All week going to be up to 23. Nice, Kev. That's some good weather. You have a very nice coin collection, Gordon. I saw a few pictures in the Discord. Very nice. Looks really cool. So, yeah, that's fun. Hope you can keep that up. That's a very cool collection. Must be also worth something, I guess. But it's a nice collection. Very old coins in there. Alright, this is our town, by the way. We have to keep going with the town, of course. Now, we have the town. We have it walled off for the first time now, which is a start. At some point, I'm going to make a separate area where we will put the storehouses in and the most valuable stuff, so that we can really store all the goods in a good spot and have it safe from everything. There's also the bandit camp still up here, which is quite annoying. So one of the things I was thinking about is once we get enough money, we can buy a few weapons and then make sure that we train a few soldiers and then start attacking those bandits. I think that might be a good option. But, you know, we can never be too sure. Let's see. We have a knowledge point available. What should we invest it in? Work to produce meat. Tree regrowth rate. Yeah, that's all fine. Plus 50% increased disease resistance for crops. Honey and wax goes up. Yield from compost production. Carry capacity for wagons. Get more resources from that. Unlocks the paper mill. Sounds nice. 50% research at the academy. I don't think we have the academy yet. But that could be a building to get, because that will make more research points available to us. We also need the temple to give the people a bit more access to religion. Apparently that's important in this game, but oh well, we'll see. One step at a time. We are not at the max population yet, so we can go easy on that. Although I think it would be preferable to get 1 or 2 extra houses. Now here we can build a house. This area apparently is not flat enough for a house, so let's try and flatten it a little bit. That might help. Folders close to 1k, that's not counting sovereigns. Oh wow, that's a lot of cheese if you sell them. That's true, that's true. Earliest coin I have is a 1838 Victorian penny. Ooh, nice, nice. I guess you could also find some Roman coins and stuff in your country, probably somewhere. Maybe you should get one of those metal detectors and start roaming the lands, or is that not allowed in Britain? Hey, Cooper! Good to see you. How are you doing? I'm just checking for some more blueberries, although most of them are in places where we can't really reach them at the moment. Ooh, these are reachable. Because now it's winter, so if we start moving them now, they can get these ready later. And we can start to harvest them then. So that might be good. And then we'll see how it goes. What are all your plans for this week, people? So on Monday we get the lady over for the to talk about the dog. And a week later we probably have the dog. And that's the first time that a real estate agent is coming to our house. Hopefully we can get some useful information about the actual worth of our house. And see if we're actually going to proceed with selling the house. So that's going to get closer and closer. So that will be interesting. Hopefully, of course, we get a good price and we can sell it. That would be nice. We got 2 more knowledge points all of a sudden. That's nice. Oh, we still have 1, but now we get 2. Plus 20% work area and effectiveness of red catchers. Oh, that's one that I want. Billing rate for wells, stockyards, damage to soldiers. Unlock the armory. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, let's unlock the armory. Confirm. There we go. So we have better dogs for the rat catcher, and it should have increased radius now. Yeah, ooh, that's quite a bit bigger. Let's adjust the radius a bit so that it can have most of the area engulfed. Yep. And then we now have the armory. Blacksmith, foundry, armory. This can make us armor, which will be good. We still have more stuff to build anyways. We have the weaver and the candle shop and all. I think we also have a foundry. We built it. Yes. Okay, so we do have foundry. So we do make gold now very slowly, which is very helpful. So the next thing could be either the blacksmith, but we do need iron for that. I don't think we have an iron mine yet. But getting the armory and already starting to produce a few pieces of armor would be nice. I once found a coin from 1730. I believe it should be worth a lot, but it was not worth a penny. It was a coin the king threw to the people and they could change it for a meal and a beer. Nice. Meal and a beer. Well, nowadays if you go to a festival and you want a meal and a beer, you'll be getting a lot more stuff than... It's going to cost you a lot more than just that one simple coin. So, you know, maybe you should get it. Figuring out what to buy for myself for leveling up. A new €100 just got for looks. Looks like a waste of money to me. Another €100+ for just for your looks. It looks like a waste of money to me. Probably. Well, you know, just get whatever you want and what you feel like is something that you need or whatever. It's your life, so, you know, do with your life what you want. Get what you want. All right. We built the mine here. It would be nice, but the problem is people won't like it. So we're not going to build an iron mine over there, but there's plenty of iron here. So, you know, we could just build it out here somewhere and then get a lot of iron out of the ground. Now we do have the iron mine here and also that house. So probably better to get an iron mine in this area somewhere if it fits. Oh yeah, here it fits. So we can get more iron out of the ground. And once we get iron out of the ground, we can start to make some armor and stuff. But yeah, it would be nice to get yourself a nice gift. But I don't know what gift you want, Roadhog. That's up to you. It's your gift. So you should think about that, not me. I don't think your level up day is in the birthday calendar, so... When is your level up day? I mean, getting up to, what is it, level 75? Just joking, just joking. Okay, well, the farms are doing their thing whenever they have to, but not right now, because it's winter. Let's go to speed 2 as we usually do, that's better. So I think once we get enough money and we get a trader passing by, we're going to buy a few swords and some armor. And then we're just going to invest in 2 companies. for temporary service just to get rid of that bandit camp. I think that's the way to go. We need to get rid of that bandit camp. Alright, can we build houses here? Well, one there, one here, and that's it. So, let's do another leveling of the ground over here. When you get 50, you stop leveling up and start leveling down. How many levels are you down then, Cooper? You're counting back to 0 again. I don't want it in there, I already ate it enough. Well, you brought it up now, we didn't, so... that we're talking about it now is on you. But, you know, just be happy to level up. It's nice. Villager is exposed to the elements. Well, you know, just get inside somewhere then. Where is this villager anyways? I don't know. Alright, we got the armory up. Now, it can use wood and pelts to make shields. So we can already get shields. If we have pelts. Do we have some pelts left? Well, we have 100 pelts. So, let's start to work on making some shields. We can stop making any halbergs because we don't have the iron yet. But with the shields, that would be very happy. That would be a good one to get. We got 400 gold already out of the place here. That's very nice. They constructed the iron mine. Let's start extracting iron. Hey, Gordon, thank you very much for the gifted membership. That is very much appreciated. Thank you, and congratulations to Aaron King for receiving a 1-month free membership. Provided for by Gordon. Thank you. Enough levels down to feel it a lot. Well, I guess the level up still outweighed the level down, so you're doing good. Okay, we should slowly be getting in iron ore. And then we can start to make iron as well. Do we already have? No, it doesn't count the iron ore yet, so the people are still going there. You have the boys to keep you young. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Didn't you go to the vet lately, Cooper, with the new cat, with Fluffy? Or is the appointment still up? Okay, now... we did already do quite a bit of recon, and we have the bandit camp there, so we cannot do recon in that area. We might go over here, do a little bit more recon in this area. So that we can see even more of the land. It's now the end of winter, we're soon getting into spring. And then, I think... yeah... we should be getting into yeah, so I believe the membership prices should have changed lately, which means that people that were already a member pay the old price, but the others should be a little bit cheaper. I've made them cheaper. So I believe it's now not $6.99 but $3.99. Ooh, I hear wolves howling. That's not good. How many people do we have? Oh, that's technology. How many people do we have available? 9. Okay. We cannot do too many more random people in different jobs. We just have to make sure that we get new people in first. Yearly taxes collected. That's always a moment that I love. Fluffy got a chip and lost the nuts, so he owes me 150 euros now. So, did you tell him what everything is worth? Like, if he brings in a rat that's worth like 5 euros, and then a mouse is 4 euros, so that he knows how to pay you up, how to pay you back, or? Hope you didn't tell him that a brown bear is like 150 euros, because then he might go for the top price to be done with it at once, but... Well, there comes a trader, which can be very helpful to achieve our goals. Hey, we can build another house. Let's try also to get another well, although this is very dry ground, but it's better to have another well here in case of fires. Let's flatten this terrain a little bit more. We have a trader, and let's see, does he offer us some... He offers us shields. I don't really care about shields, though, because we don't need shields at the moment. Does he want to buy something? Well, he pays an okay price for some of the baskets, so that is good. At least we can sell that. But all the rest we're just going to leave. What's this? Tomb of Knowledge, which immediately triggers a new discovery when acquired. Ah, well, we're not going to pay 800 coins for a discovery right now. That's not what I want. Well, there hopefully comes in another trader. We did have a little fire above the lightning, but it's already put out, so that was quick. I like that. He gets €1 for every mice he shows, but not take inside to my house, so he will be busy for a while. Well, it depends. If he's a smart one, he'll just show you a mice, throw it out, and then wait 2 seconds, and then he runs after it again. He picks it up while you don't see it, then he shows it as another mice, and then he repeats that 150 times with the same mice, then... Let's see. Ooh, we have 12 iron ore in now. That's already good. They haven't made a shield yet, but I think they will be busy with that too. Making armor. See, they're making a shield now. And then I'm going to use this one to activate also the iron making, so that we get the iron that we need. Some heavy rain here right now. Nice. Okay, so... We had some good range today too, Roadhog. It's not right now. It's very sunny and almost clear skies. But now, at your side of the country, it's actually nice raining. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Good for nature. Let me check, because I think we did not build a vault yet. No, we need 25 iron for it. Okay. But a vault later on might be a good idea to get so that we can... store our gold safely. One thing that I want to do is actually relocate the red catcher to over here somewhere. And then I'm also going to relocate the wagon shop. So that we clear out this area at some point. So also the Fletcher will have to go. And then I want to build a little fortified area here where we put up some storages and stuff. And make sure that... this is extra well defended against raids, because we do need some extra protection when we get raided. There's still only one trader. I was hoping for a second one. Sometimes you only get one, sometimes you get two, sometimes later on you even get a third. It depends. It's good though that it's not always the same, that it differs a bit. I like that. But yeah, it's hard to predict stuff then, of course. Hey, we have more blueberry bushes here. Where's the guy? Here. Would be nice if we could already upgrade this one. So that it can just get more blueberries in all the time. The more we get in, the better. We can use all the food we can right now. Although the farms will still have to produce, so once they do, we will get a lot more food. Food is always a thing in the game. Rain due in the night. Ooh, nice. Ah, here comes the second traveler. That's nice. Trader 1, Trader 2. Does he have a few weapons? Nope. Also nothing. Okay, well, it is what it is. If we don't get it, then we don't get it. Yeah, nothing much to sell. We have 700 coins already, so it does add up with the production that we have going now. I should probably also move this one. Let's start by constructing a little bit more of a defense, which in this case will be a wall. in which we're going to put a lot of the buildings that we want to take care of and be protected. So I guess we could already plan the vault and then wait for it to be built. Although the slope is too steep. Yeah. Let's work the land a bit. 28 villagers graduated. Oh, that's nice. We don't have that many villagers now, though. 6 walking around as laborers. We need more villagers, though. Hey, Sirius, welcome in. On my mobile. Catch you lot soon. Walking with Spike. Alright, you have a great walk with Spike, and we'll catch you soon. Thanks so much for popping in already, but take a nice time with the walk. Time for a snack. Today it's croquette on a roll with some Coleman's mustard. Nice. Enjoy, Road Dog. Enjoy. 10 minutes before they'll be ready. So, are you like deep frying them, or do you have an air fryer? When I was 15, the gamekeeper gave us 1 krona for a pair of crow's feet. We then snuck up on him to see what he did with them. He buried them in the manure heap. So we dug them up and sold them to him all over again. Oh, wow. And did he ever find out? That's the big question. 2 new villagers born. That's nice. We have an extremely hot temperature with a light breeze. The old way. They have to be greasy. Well, enjoy them the way you like them. Okay, well, we can upgrade the wells now, which will provide... They will give increased water capacity, quicker accumulation, the increased desirability, and increased durability. So this is good. No, not what I know about. Okay, well... That's infinite money then. If you can keep digging them up and he keeps burying them, then that's infinite money. Nice though. And a good pastime, I guess. Let's see. We have to move this one and we'll move it in here. For the defense purposes. And then can we now build a vault in here? Yes, we can. I should probably leave some room for a road or something as well. Should I? I think so. Let's build at least a vault in here so that we protect it that way. And then let's get into the fences. Let's build this over here. Let's build a wall there. And then let's continue the wall out here. You can also attach it to this wall maybe, but I'm not sure yet if we should do that. Then we can probably move this storehouse to be included in the area right here. And then probably also this one. Yeah, and then we can do 2 food storages here. And then we can make a very nice, heavily defended area in here. Which will hopefully serve us well. Child has grown up. 2 children, 3 children have grown up. Nice. That means extra hands. Extra people that can work. That is very nice. I like that. So they're trying to upgrade the wells, but you can see they still need iron. So we had a bit available. They're now trying to upgrade these, but the iron still has to be processed properly, probably. So we'll have to wait for it to be done. Alright, this tower can also be moved then. Probably have to wall this off as I want it. No gold storage. Yes, I know. That's what we're working on. Once we get the vault, we have a gold storage. It will be very helpful if we have a extra fortified area in here with some guard towers and all. Of course, they can still go for the market. They can still go for the town hall, although that can defend itself a bit, so that's not too bad. But having all of our most valuable resources stored in here will be very good. And if we take a look at it, we have 2 spaces here. So we can probably just build the wall here like this. There we go. Yeah, let's wait and see how it will go. If we just do all the resources in here and then do two... We keep 2 lines in here so that we can build a road around all the resources like this. That's probably good. And then we do 2 storages in here. Yep, this will work out. This will work out. At least I hope. Pat is grateful for your attention, support, and kindness. Exactly. I'm very grateful for everybody that visits the streams, just watches, or hits the like button, that subscribes, that just chats. Just anything is very much appreciated. So yes. Good morning, Hiradaf. Wakey, wakey. Get your coffee and wake up. Nice to have you on board. How are you doing? Are you winning? I don't know. We haven't been beaten yet, so I guess that's the good news. Speaking of coffee, I got a coffee just before the stream started, which is half an hour ago, so I should really drink this before it spoils. Alright, let's move the, at least one of the food storages in here. And then probably the other one too. So that we have 2 in here, that's good. Let's build a road connection in here. Build a road connection in here so that they can at least get in. Why are you on so early? Well, it have been very... It are busy days. Because of course little one is home and holiday. And a lot of our friends are already on holiday, on vacation in the neighborhood and all. So we tend to try to do stuff and be busy with that. So we played a lot outside and things. I'm also getting a bit tired that way. So I thought, you know what, let's do an early stream. So that I can rest a little bit more later on. So that's kind of the idea. And then, well, you know, that's just what it is actually. Whenever I have the time, I stream early. And when I don't have the time, I'll stream late. That's kind of it. And then, I mean, 6 is a time that I streamed before. I do use this time more often, so... But yeah, it's just busy stuff, you know. Tomorrow the other dog comes to visit, so I have to do a lot of cleaning work tomorrow to make sure that you don't really smell the dog that was here today too much and all and stuff like that. So we'll be busy. And the earlier I stream, the earlier I can get off, and then I have time to, you know, wind down a bit, get my head cleared before I go to bed. Normally when I stream at 8, for instance, I'll stream to 10:30. Then I need at least an hour to, you know, get my head out, get everything out of my head and get that cleared before I can go to bed. So the earlier I stream, the earlier I can go to bed at some point, which is nice. Donnie, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? How's everybody there? Donnie has been showing up at my streams lately. Oh, then Donnie is either on holiday or he has sleeping problems again, because normally your time is our sleeping time. Very nice, though, that he joined your streams. That's great. Kudos to Donnie. Hope you didn't try to nuke your place. I think we're going to get a few new people inbound, because this looks like new people. 12. Yes, please. Come in. 12 new villagers migrated in. That means we now have a bunch of people available to us that we could use to fight. Can I... Recruitment cost 25, monthly cost 8. So it's going to cost me if we do this. But it will be worth it in the end. Just have to make sure that we get a few extra weapons. Did we get the shields now? Oh, we have 4 shields now. Nice. That's good, that's good. This guy has a sword. No, this guy doesn't, but this guy does. So this one is fully weaponized. We'll see. 2 children grew up again. Nice. More people that grow up now, the more kids we have available to us, which is great. Hey, Bluey, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? you're tired. Exactly. You should sleep and not watch streams in the middle of the night. A wonderful rainy day. Ooh, nice. Well, we had some rain too, but if it was up to me, it could be more. It's good for the plants. Wow, it's a lot of work to prepare this land to be able to build on some areas. No, we'll get there. Gold's good enough. We have a surplus, and we make gold ever so slow. Which is good news. Kind of want the vaults to be ready so that we can really store the gold. And then we need to accumulate gold to get the temple. And at some point the academy. Which both will probably be the best idea. One red catcher will do for now, which is a good option. Driving the cart. Oh, we are out of wood. Why? We have a worker camp. Is this not doing anything? Nope, it's out of trees. Well, that goes. Let's see if it works now. They can actually chop trees now. Yes, they can. Okay, impending blizzard. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Well, let's chop some trees out there too. Yeah, happy early birthday, Louis. It's not really your birthday yet, but happy early birthday. Nice. Hope you have a great one. Right, let's just tell them they can chop all of this down so that we get some wood again. Otherwise, we will also run out of firewood before the winter. That might not be the best option. Taking a break, yeah. Well, there's no wood to chop, so I get that they take a break. But we really need to start cutting some firewood. I've been waking about 4-ish. Sometimes I get back to sleep for an hour, sometimes not. Ah, well, you know, you have to spend your time one way. So I guess then it's a good way to spend it in somebody's stream. You're awake anyways. Ooh, nice. I've been watching Halo. Well, it's busy, busy. Oop, there comes the blizzard. Luckily, we have food for a couple of months. Although the blizzard shouldn't last months, but still. We have some food for now. I think there might be still some blueberry bushes to take care of. Yes. Let's get some more blueberry bushes. It's interesting though, as soon as you start moving the camera, you can see that the blizzard gets a little bit less, and then when you move again, like this, see, now the blizzard is almost gone, and then we stop moving the camera, and then the blizzard is back. Maybe I should just keep moving the camera all the time. You were silent in somebody's stream, Cooper. Wow, what happened? Are you okay? Not even throwing jokes around? Oh boy, oh boy. If I'm awake, why not? Normally I have a bit of editing to do or thumbnails to sort out. Make the best of your tight situation. That's true, that's true. Time to get a laptop so you can still be in bed and do the same stuff in bed then. Although it might not be what Joanne prefers, you sitting next to her on your laptop while she tries to sleep. Village is low on builders. We have 9 builders. Oh, okay, 10. Then they're not happy anymore. Okay. No more fuss for builders. Now it's winter again. As soon as we get out of winter, we might get a few traders again. And then hopefully we can buy some weapons. Do we have something that we are able to sell to the traders so that we make some good money? Not a lot of stuff that I actually want to sell. We do have a lot of willow, so we could be making a lot more baskets, I would say. Now come the big task of finding the basket weave. There's the basket shop. Let's get an extra person in the basket shop to make some extra baskets. We have a lot of willow, and that is something that we could easily sell, the baskets. All of that tapping. Yeah, shouting at editing program when it doesn't do what you want and stuff like that. So yeah, probably not. There was no need for jokes. They stopped for all the fun in the stream, so I laughed a lot with them. Halo, isn't that like an alien shooter game? I mean, is that just a lot of shooting? So what's the fun then? Are they like missing every day all the time, or hitting each other, or? Selling snake oil, okay. Well, as long as it helps. School is functional, apparently. Sister found a lot of holes to jump in. Okay. Well, you know, as long as she has fun. As long as it no loopholes, then it's good. So we did some recon, at least we ordered them to do some recon. They actually did. There are some good hazelnut bushes here. We have some animals roaming. A salvage site. The remains of a settlement that failed to thrive in the frontier. It might be salvaged for valuable resources. Ooh. Let's salvage this place. Let's get 10 workers to it. See if we can get some nice prizes from it. We should be able to turn on certain areas on... Yeah, so this is a salvage site. We also have a salvage site closer to us, actually. Yeah, here's one too. But that might be something. Then wild ooh, there's also wild animals here. Well, I think they'll be passing that. A boar. Oh, that's a boar. That's okay. Not too afraid of boars. As long as it's no wolves, we're good. There's only one bandit camp. Cannot see how strong it is. But we'll just be gathering gold and a few weapons when winter is over and the trader comes. And then we'll train a few soldiers to see if we can go out to attack the bandit camp. I had extra fun when you avoid the poor wounded man several times. Then your sister shows up and kills him immediately. Well, you know. You can always invite Donnie to a fighting stream. That'll be fun. Alright, slowly our extra defensive area is taking shape. Happy with that. They just need a bit more wood. Trying to get the wood in, but it's ever so slow. Although this one is now... Yeah, this is carrying 18 wood now in the cart. So that's already bonus. That works. Do we see a bunch of people walking up here to get to this site? No, not really. Don't see them yet to go. Kinda hope they will soon, though. I want to see what we can get out of that. There are a lot of shorts to be made with that game. Well, you know, that's good for the channel, so make a bunch of shorts at it. That's only good. Alright, we got a higher tier level well here. This is good. Got some nice bonuses. It's filled up with water. So that's great. So we don't have to worry about fires in this area. Another house ready. Can we now still build a house? Yep, we can now also build a house up this hill. It is, especially if you zoom in, you can really see the wonkiness of the terrain here. And how hard it is to build a village on it. But we're doing it. Crop lost a disease. That's not supposed to happen. Stem rot. Okay, well... Won't be too bad. It'll be okay. How many laborers? 26. Oh, good. So we have plenty of people now going around doing all the extra jobs. Oh, and they're building the vault now. Oh, that's good news. So we finally have a good spot to store the gold. So I should probably tell these to no longer store any gold. So that we have a proper storage for the gold. Yep. First gold's in the vault. And that should be a lot stronger building. See, the health is 4,000. The health of this building is only 1,000. So they will have a way harder time destroying this building. So our gold is much safer now. If we can get it all in there. And that way we won't lose gold like we did last time with the raid. Be right back. Need a coffee. That's a good one. Luckily, wifey's here, so I just handed her my cup, and I'm hopefully getting a nice cup of coffee. Thank you, wifey. Get a beer, you wimp. Well, Donnie, you heard it. You have to get a beer, apparently. I won't, but you might. 20 firewood. Yeah, we're a bit short on firewood because, of course, we ran out of wood. Which might be time to make sure that we get just one extra firewood guy. Or girl. No discrimination here. And then make sure that we don't run out again. And once we have built up, we can get some people out of here again. Traveling merchant has arrived. Yay, do you... Ooh, he has weapons. Bit expensive, but he has weapons. Good weapons, though. We have 400 gold. But we can sell 25 pieces of clothing for 400 gold. So let's buy a few weapons now, then. 6. Oh, wow, this is really expensive. 700 for a few weapons. Maybe you should get these. These are a lot cheaper. It's also weapons. Crude weapons. I mean, a weapon is a weapon. We can get 10 for way less money. Let's buy and transfer these. So these go straight into the town. At least we have a weapon. And we also have a few shields. So we can equip our soldiers. And as long as we also get some bow people with it, we should be okay. So I think this is the best option right now. To do it this way. Keep in stock. Yeah, let's do 25. And then tell them to keep it in stock. So that they will always put 25 clothing in here. That might be good. I will also take a look at the baskets. Because we might be selling those soon again. At least I hope I can sell them soon again. But we do have weapons now. How many people did we have? 30. Okay, let me form a few companies and see if we can do something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 light infantry. Recruit. Can we also do... Oh, we can just do 5 and 5. Okay. Recruit. There we go. And let's see what they do. We do have a fire, though, because of the 2 buildings caught fire. One's already put out. That's because of the lightning. But we have wells around, so as long as we have some people, too, it should be okay. Now we get an army of 10 units, and if we can send these out soon, once they trained up to the bandit camp, we can hopefully take care of those bandits. See, they do have crude weapons. They have hide coats, and they get a shield. That'll be good. You need to give your sister a little extra coaching on jumping. Or maybe you should tell her then, Cooper, if you know it so well. Back with coffee. I'm out of beer. Aww. Poor Donnie. Out of beer. How did that happen? Ooh, look at this. Your people explored a salvage site and managed to procure some valuable goods. We got a book of knowledge, so we get a technology. We got some nice arrows, linen clothes, 140 gold. Wow, this was a nice loot. That was right here. That's great. And we generated a knowledge point. So, oh, this is nice. I like it. Let's see, what's this? Mining speed at deep mines, mining speed at mines. That's good. Extra mining speed is always good. Minus 10% work to produce firewood, pottery, linen, clothes, and soap. Yes, please. I want that one. Confirm. Hope we can, in the end, unlock all technologies. But this was a very nice loot. I like it. I kind of wish we... Oh, we have another loot site. Very close to us, actually. Oh, this is an excavation site. Where's that loot site? I believe there was also a... Oh, here it is somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Salvage. 10 people. Let's prioritize. Because those salvage sites give some nice bonuses. Ooh, we can also upgrade the hunter. The hunter cabin is ready to be upgraded. Additional item recipes and increased durability. Okay, well this has some good animals around. So if we can upgrade this one, that might be a good deal. But it's going to cost me 250 gold. I'm going to hold off on that a second to see what our army does. So let's make sure that our army defeats the bandits first. Otherwise, we might need some extra gold for that. Okay, I'm gonna keep the rest of the clothing and all. This seller has also some nice goods. But not really something that I want at the moment. So we can leave it at that. I thought we also had a potter already, but apparently we don't. Okay, so that will be another building to get. Now let's take a look at my soldiers. They're all garrisoned and all, so I think they should all be good. It's costing me 70 gold a month, so it's time that we
it will be
start
done.
to put them to good use and confront the raiders. Hopefully they're strong enough to deal with the raiders. Because they're costing me a lot of money, so we need to make sure that we get rid of them soon enough. So let's see. I drank it all. Hope not at once. Donny, member for 29 months. That is so much appreciated, my friend. Thank you so much. That's great. I could I'd buy you a beer, but I can't. Ooh, another loot site. More gold. Some preserves. Some nice... Oh, a weapon. Some nuts. Oh, maybe these are Fluffy's nuts. Cool. We got some nuts. Alright, we're very close at the bandit camp. So let me go to speed 1. Let's approach the bandit camp. See what we can do. We can actually attack them or not.
It will be done.
My archers are also firing. That's good. Oh, they also have a tower, so
Right
it's gonna
away.
be tough.
As you command. As you command. Right away.
Almost looks like more and more are spawning.
Right away.
Ooh, they're killing my archers.
Right away.
Well, my footmen are actually doing quite well. It's just my archers that are not doing so good at the moment.
Right away.
Predators are attacking. Where? Oh, we had a boar or something? Or is it a bear? It's a boar. Okay, well, that should be gone soon. Although, why are they walking through here? I don't know. 3 villagers have died. Yeah, that's in combat. Okay, let's keep going.
Right away. It
Come
will
on,
be done.
kill the guy. Kill the guy. Come on.
As you command. It will be done. It will be done.
Kind of looks like they're not killing the guy. They were actually attacking the camp. But I want them to take out these guys. Oh, here's another tower. Ah, that's it. This is another tower. I didn't see this as a tower. Alright, so we still have a few men left. I don't know if it's enough to take down the whole camp, but we'll see. Let's attack this tower now. 5 men left so far. A raider camp has attacked your villagers. Oh yeah, that one. Alright, so my archers are gone. And these soldiers will also soon be gone. But I think we have a good chance of defeating them if we just make a new army. 8 of these and then 3 archers or 4 archers. Recruit. There we go. Well, we just have to destroy them now. Rodok still a bit ahead. A member for 30 months. Ooh, 1 month ahead. Now that's an unfair fight because you have to cancel at some point. Otherwise he cannot catch up with you. Alright, we almost got rid of the bandit camp. That's the good news. We did lose a handful of men though, which is the bad news. But right now I just feel like we should finish them off before they get strong again. And if we take care of them, they will delay the next raid. Because if you have bandits, they will come in earlier. If you take care of them, the raid will take longer to come here. So that's good. I had a comment on my last video saying my whole channel was AI, including my voice. Oh, really? Wow. How did it make you feel? Okay, we got a few soldiers without a proper weapon. That might be a problem. But we also have an expensive army now, so... I don't know. Not everybody has a shield, but our bowmen are good. I think we should just go for it. Oh, there's still one coming. Don't have the option to buy more weapons at the moment, so... Is there another way to make a few weapons? Here it is, also a member for 29 months. Wow. Thank you all so much. That is so much appreciated. So nice of all of you. You're such nice people. Thank you, thank you. I'm looking for if I can build crude weapons anywhere, but it doesn't look like it. Which is kind of sad, because that means we cannot make any crude weapons to replace the old ones. Oh well. We'll see. Yeah, I never dies as much as Donnie is wishing you. Alright, onward to the attack. Let's kill the bandit camp. Didn't compute rebels don't feel emotions. Oh boy. Alright, onward! There goes my army. Let's see if we can destroy the camp. Without the soldiers, that should make it easier this way. And hopefully we get a good loot. Maybe we get... Ooh, look at this. Raider encampment defeated. We get 8 swords, 4 shields, some hauberks, some food, and nice gold. Okay, well, let's destroy the tower. Can we? Yeah, okay. So even though we destroyed the camp, the tower didn't get destroyed. Okay. Well. Retreat to the garrison. Let's get them all back. Then they should also be able to equip weapons. But we're going to get rid of the soldiers once we're back, because we don't have the stuff to really be paying for them. We don't have the money for it. But at least the bandit camp is gone, and that is already good news. That should also delay the next raider attack, so that's positive. We did lose a handful of men, and we don't have laborers at the moment, but hey, once this band of soldiers, 12 units, is disbanded, we should see them all do different stuff again. So let's click here. Let's disband the company, yes. And now all of these men should be doing some different stuff. And then all of a sudden, oh no, let's do the spending of the knowledge point first. Yield from candle production, mining speed, work at producing planks. Yeah, that's all nice, but I don't really need more of that. Damage to stockyards, storehouses in the town center. Ooh, extra points. Yeah, they're stronger now. That's good. Yeah, we now have 20 people available as laborers. That's the good news. And our little defensive perimeter here is now ready. So we did get rid of the bandit camp. Also means we can do a little bit more recon out here now. Let's see what is out here. Maybe there's some good stuff that we can start to use for the town. There's already a lot of bushes and all here, so we might just build. See, there's also some medicinal roots here. So maybe I can build a forager shack here to get some very nice goods. Look at what he gets from this area. That's a lot of stuff. We already have one here. Even better. And there's not... Oh, there's also medicinal roots down there. Good. Well, let's wait for the recon, then see. Hey, Vladimir! Good to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're all good. Let me quickly take a look at the metal. We are producing iron, and we have some iron to store now. We have 40. So we could slowly make a few hauberks and make the soldiers stronger that way. I actually think that will be good. If we take a look at how much... We do have okay iron ore. We could use a little bit more gold ore to keep producing more gold. Maybe that's the way to go now. Just make sure that we mine more gold, and that way make sure that we can get more money in and buy extra stuff and expand our defenses that way. Alright, let's go over resources. We have some of these already. We don't have a potter yet. Let's get a potter, because that will make a lot of people happy in town, because then they can get pottery. They will also need pottery in order to upgrade to a next level. See, they need pottery for that, candles, 3 different types of food. So we have some work to do before we can get out to the next level of town. But we're getting there. We could also upgrade a few more wells. Let's do one on this side now. We have 2 upgraded wells on this side, 1 here then. Probably do this one too. It will also increase the desirability, so the areas will be more desirable. We have to get it quite a bit up for the next upgrade, but that's okay. There's another predator attack. It's another boar. Oh, there's a boar place here. My people are doing recon here, and now the boar get all upset. Ah, that makes sense. There is a good deer area here, though, and a lot of nice goodies. Here, too. So we could go for a hunting cabin to hunt a deer. And then probably a foraging camp to do some foraging here. Looks like there will be some good goods out here. 3 children grew up. Always good news. There's a shoal of fish. It's very easy in this game to forget to keep making food. So you have to make sure that you keep going with extra food buildings. Even though it's just foraging camps and stuff, that's helpful. We should also start looking for another good patch for some more farms later on. Or maybe you should get some animals first. That could work too. We've already used a very fertile area. If we take a look around, we can see that there's more fertile land here. Yeah, this all ain't good up there. Oh, a lot of very good fertile ground around, but also with the what's it called? Manure we can get quite far. And this fertilizer should also help out, so it should not be too bad. Now there's a big pile of stones here, and we are completely out of stones basically. So let's tell them to start mining these stones. Let's prioritize this one. That'll be 120 stone. That'll be good. The blackmail phase of the shift. Well, glad that you can join that time with us. Boar attacks your people because he is bored out of his mind. Probably. Well, good question. Is there a way for them to buy themselves out of your blackmailing? Or is that not possible? We have room for 9 more people. Which actually ain't that bad. But the thing is, I would just like to not build up too much in here anymore. Maybe we should build a second town somewhere at some point. Also to get some people in other areas. Like there's a lot of food and stuff out here that we could use. So building a second little town here won't be a bad idea. Just get a town, a market, and then some areas around it so that we can make schools and stuff. Then build houses around it, wall it off, and we have another area. Could actually work out at some point. Let's take a quick look if there is more of these salvage sites around. No. Okay. Salvaging is a very good way to gain extra resources that we've figured out by now. Let's do some more recon out here. 791 gold. We made 100 extra. We have 500, almost 600 in here. We are now making the extra baskets. So let's make sure we also store 25 baskets in there always. We can have a few goods that we always just store in here that we can sell. Then we can always accumulate some form of money. We have good logs now. Firewood is okay, although it could be better. So let's get another one in here for a while. It is midwinter now, so yeah, we do need the firewood. How many people do we have? 16. Oh, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. If money involved, Rodok, it becomes extortion. There's a different... Pay attention. Well, they usually say that one thing leads to another, so I guess you can just go on now from blackmailing to extortion. One small step, that kind of stuff. Hawthorn, Pecha herbs, lots of nice goodies out here. This is the forager for this area. You can also do one all the way up here and get a lot of goodies out. And also more deer here. 2 patches of deer, so this could also be another area. Then we'll have 2 of these areas. You know what? Let's do the same here. A hunter and then a foraging shack. Might have to build a road connection all this way, although we have the road here. Another thing we could do, that's very helpful and I always forget about, is the tier 2 temporary shelter. This will be a place for people that work here and here during the winter time to go to, so that they don't have to go all the way home. That will be stocked with food and all. And they can really use that to just sit out their time and then go back to work. So they don't have to walk all the way back to the village all the time, which saves a lot of travel times in the end. I should be using that a bit more. And I should probably also try and create a more direct route into the village. So that we can do a shorter walk here. Let's get all the way here. And then let's hook it up to right here. Can we do that? Can we do it? Yes, we can. There we go. That should generate a nice road. Now, of course, this will take time. Because it's midwinter and all the workers and stuff, everybody's inside their houses usually now. So that is part of the problem. But once the winter is over, they will start that. Money leaves traces. Traces can be tracked. Al Capone's burned himself on it. Well, money only leaves a trace if you keep the money. If you just spend the money, then there's no trace because there's no money to be found. That's the thing, you know. If you do bad stuff and you hide the money under your bed, then at some point people can find the money under your bed. But if you just spend the money, they cannot find the money. I think, I mean, I have no experience with it, but that's how I think. What's this? The weaver, but he has no materials. You know what? Let's get a few people out because we don't need that many. Especially now that we don't have any resources for it anyways. Yep, we're completely out of flax. We have 9 shields, 7 swords, 6 of those blunt weapons. Crude weapons. We have a few hauberks. That's all great. Let's start making a few hauberks. In a ratio 2-to-1. And the Dutch gladly spends his money? Well, it's not so much that we love to spend our money. We just get stuff for free. That's the Dutch. So, you know, you come up to me and you say you can have this for free. I'll just take it. I'm not spending my money. If you spend those money, the tax office will have some very pointed questions. Why? Let's say you make 100 euros on extorting somebody and you spend that money. How is the tax office going to know that you had that 100 euros? Just don't buy an expensive car or a big house. If you buy your groceries from it, then, you know, no problem. But yeah, you have to be a bit modest with that stuff, you know. Don't make 200 grand out of it and then spend it on a big car. That's gonna take attention. Ah, poor Roadhog. The government is robbing you. That's cool, because they don't rob me, so I'm happy. Alright, we have the fishing shack. Now, the fishing areas is 8. Fish count is almost 600, and we have a fishing productivity of 150. But I think we can do better. So if we go like this, we get a fishing productivity of 290%. And if we do it like this, we can even get up to 300. So let's go over here. Now we have a productivity of 300%, which is even better. So we should be getting in more and more fish. Now there's also fish here. We do have 2 smoking shacks, but they're all both here. And I don't know. I think if we turn off the fish from this one, and we move this one to a different location, and we put that one only on fish, that might be better. Then all the fish can go over here. This guy can smoke it. And then it can be turned to the town and be stored. A knowledge point generated. Yes, that's great. There is one. This will increase the speed at the academia. We don't have the academia yet, but I'm planning on building it soon. And once we have it, we will generate extra knowledge. Actually, I think we can already build it. We have the coins for it and all. We can also pay its monthly fee. But let's build the academia. We just need a few stones. This will help us to unlock a lot more research. Now I'm going to prioritize this because I want it done quickly. Are they already cutting the stones here? Well, they did cut a bit of stone out. That's good. If it is a small-scale extortion, then there is no even reason to do it. I don't know your salary and your bank account, so I don't know if it's worth it or not, you know? Okay, well, the house is up. These 2 are up, so these can do hunting and gathering goods. They actually gathered some fruit. Oh no, this is the food that they have. These didn't gather anything yet. Now, we have upgraded one of the hunting huts, and that's the one up here. No, we didn't do it yet. Oh, I thought we did. Oh, it's costly. That's why we didn't do it. Because I believe if you do, you can also start setting traps, and that will generate kind of a passive income of food at the price of some resources, which could be worth it in the end. So that might be something to do at some point. Go big or go home. Well, you know, last month I earned with YouTube a full 110 euros. So yeah, I could do with a little bit of extra extortion money. No problem there. Out of trees again. Well, this camp is doing a great job getting me rid of all the trees all the time. Let's go all the way over here. I might as well just move the camp over here, probably. Just to make sure that we can start to get rid of all the trees here. So that we keep in more trees. But that's the thing, go big or go home. But once you go big, you have a bigger chance of getting caught. So, you know, keep it small. Or better yet, don't do crime. It's way better, people. Don't get involved in crime. All this talk about it is all just fun, of course. So, don't worry about it. Just be honest, be nice, be kind. Ooh, all of a sudden I see a very dark cloud appearing. Hope we get some more rain. My garden could use that. I hope so too, Rodog. I hope so too. Although the main thing, of course, as always, is the fun for me. And I have great amounts of fun. That's why I try to stream 3 times a week. Because it's just so much fun and so cool to do. But yeah, if it can grow, always nice. Especially for the family, of course. But if it doesn't, it's good too. It's good too. I'm just happy. Alright, I'm going to buy a few more weapons in case we're going to need them at some point. And that's it for now. That's enough weapons for now. And hopefully a good trader comes in so that we can make some more money again. 3 children grew up. Meaning that we have 25 laborers right now. It's pretty good. Jaywalking is a crime too. I don't know. I don't know. We have a lot of stuff in the Netherlands that's actually not a crime. In the Netherlands, there's quite a few things that might be against the law or are prohibited, but they are not considered a crime. So, there's stuff, you know, that you could get maybe a fine for or whatever, but it's not considered a crime. So, ah, that's a good one, Cooper. Okay, so the farms are busy again. I thought I saw that there is some fertile land over... Oops, that's the wrong one. I need food production over here. Oh, here maybe. Okay. So let's do some recon in this area. Make sure that we see what's out here. Because this could be an area for another farm. Although it is quite far away from town, they can just walk over there. That's okay. For the most part, I simply don't want it in town. That's kind of it. Thing you like to do and getting paid for sounds better as working. That's true, that's true, that's true. I really enjoy this, so it's all good. It is all good. Although I never disliked working, you know. I always enjoyed my work, so yeah, then it's not a big problem. I guess if you don't like your job, then it might be hard, but I never disliked my job. Let's get a few extra arborists going, because they're good, easy sources of more food. Fertility, 100%, yeah. Should probably just get them in the valley here. Might just have to get rid of some of the trees, but that's it. This forager check doesn't really have much to do, so let's move this one to an area where he actually has something to do. This could already be better, but ooh, there's boar here. Otherwise, this would be an amazing spot. It's probably why the boar are there. Well, let's move it over here. Violation of traffic rules is a crime. It is not always criminal offense. Well, I guess that differs per country, Vladimir. We have a lot of stuff here that is not considered a crime. Okay, so this one is doing the fish now, which hopefully works out well. They should just not store the meat in here, but other than that, we can just tell them to do both. That's okay. Same goes for this one. This might also get in some fish. So let's just tell them to keep doing both. But the more we smoke, the better. And I mean smoked fish, of course. Before I get any comments about me promoting smoking. I don't promote smoking. You should do with your life whatever you want, but I'm not promoting it. But I meant smoking the fish in this case. So for these excavation sites, we need to get the temple, which is very expensive, so we're not going to get that. First, let's make sure we get the academy for more research points, and then we'll see. The scouts have been here now. Wheat! Yep. There's another boar camp. There doesn't appear to be an excavation site. And the land's pretty flat. So yeah, there's a fertile patch here that we could turn into farmland, which could be nice. A new traveling merchant has arrived. Nice. Trader 2. Yep, he wants to buy some baskets, although not a very good price, but still. We can sell him a few baskets. Now that's it. We're not going to need anything else. We're not going to sell anything else. We're good. We're good. You know how it goes, no matter how much you feed the wolf, horses still has it bigger. I guess. It's okay. We have a sick person living there. We have only room for 4 more people. So I'm starting to feel very strongly about building a second town out of the way of where we are right now. Shouldn't be too far away, but if we turn this into farmland, see, this is good farmland, so we could build a little second town somewhere here maybe. This might actually be good soil. There's mountains a bit around, so we're not too bad. There's a wolf den. Also, we have this nice area. This could also be a good area for a second town. This is nice, flat and open. I actually think this might be a good spot for an extra town. There's not a lot of resources. There are up here. So yeah, this would be the ideal spot for a second part of town. Alright, found it. A drought. Oh no. Okay. So let's get rid of this piece of road. And start building up a second part of town here. Starting with a marketplace. There we go. Let's tell them to get all the trees out of the way. And then we can start to build a whole new section of town here. Now in here we already have a few extra buildings, but we left a lot of room for them, and I think we can leave a little bit less room for all these buildings, although these two together is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we should probably just do 8. Okay. So let's start scaling this. 6, 7, 8. So we go like this, then the road can go up. And here the road can go up all the way up to there. From here the road can go down. Also need to get rid of this part. It's a dirt road. It doesn't cost you anything, but we get back 50% of the resources used. How nice. Except it didn't cost me any resources, but okay. Okay, so this is where the market is. And then from here on out, we can start to also build a few houses. To earn us the money and make sure that we have the room for new people. There we go. They will also need a well, of course, and stuff like that. So let's get going. Build a well. It's going to be a big project building an extra town, but I think it's worth it. Considering that we are almost at the max at the town where we are at now. I'm not going to repeat that joke, Cooper. We're making soap for tallow and herbs. How many tallow and herbs do we have? We have 157 herbs, 385 tallow. So we could make a lot more soap. And soap is also quite valuable. So that we can make money of it. Probably the same goes for the pottery. Clay, water and firewood. Well, we have all of those. So let's create extra pottery. Probably have none to sell yet because we sell it to the people and we haven't fulfilled all the needs yet. But once we start to get a surplus, we can sell it for good money. And 41 pieces of soap already. If we go in here and we check, none of these will buy soap. But I'm going to put it in anyways. And then see what we're going to get out of it. The trader left. Okay. Let's put in 25 soap. And then I wonder what the trade price will be once we get a trader in for soap. But it should be okay. Should be quite a good price. 162 clothing. We have a lot of clothing at the moment. Actually, let me delete this piece of road. So we can move this root cellar in here too. And get some extra storage space. Well saved. Sick worker. Oh, let's get a new worker then so he can work. There you go. And we find a sweet spot for this. Just do it like this. 4 new villagers born. Ooh, good numbers. Ooh, look at that. The first houses are built here. Very helpful. Ooh, a building is on fire. Uh-oh. A homestead. Oh, there's water close. They'll take care of it. I mean, you can see a whole bunch of people running here with water. Fire is spreading, though. This building is now 2 on fire. There they all go, picking up water, trying to extinguish the fire. Yep. Alright, work area is empty. Ah, yeah, we have to plant trees now. This is actually doing quite good on the fertility. So you know what? Let's go 3 by 3 and just plant apples or something. Apples and apples. And then up here we go with some other fruits. There we go. Gonna take them a while to plant all of this. but it will be worth it. Let's also put a few extra workers in here for extra fruits. Fruits are very good, but we have to get into preservation to make the most out of it. The thing with preservation is it's tier 3, so we need to get a tier up before we reach that. Preservation is in the end key to building a healthy, sustainable village, because with preservation, food will just stay good so much longer, and you can really start to stockpile it. The academy has run out of paper, slowing progress on new discoveries. Ah, but we do have it now. So we could start to try and get some paper, and apparently this will go faster. Interesting. What do we need for paper? Charcoal kiln, blacksmith, armory, candle, weaver. I don't see a paper building. Paper mill. Oh, we have to unlock it with research. Alright, so we have to get a research point. Then we unlock paper, and then we also need a bit of flax for that. Oh, and bricks. We also have to get into bricks. But bricks, I believe, is the next. Yeah, that's tier 3. So we cannot make paper until we reach tier 3, which is kind of weird. Because the paper mill is in tier 2, but the cost will be something that we have to get from tier 3. So we either have to buy bricks, or just accept that we cannot build this for a while. Okay, well, we'll deal with it. Let's focus on the new part of town here. See, they're claiming that they have no water. Of course, the well is built, so they should be getting water soon. Shelter stocking, foraging nuts, selling snake oil, and praying. Well, you pray away. Nice how games make soap prices exorbitant, forgetting they were exorbitant in real life because soda for it was imported and costed a fortune. Yeah, we just make it of tallow and herbs, and apparently it's still very expensive. Hey, that's just game logic. Which is usually pretty much the same as women logic. I never understand it, so this is just what it is. Now, yeah, the market's good. The rat catcher can really catch up to all the foods and storages. 108. Nice. So we got 100 from manufacturing. So we still have a positive balance of 8 with the money, which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. You're a bit short-handed, but me too. Well, we have that in common. That's good. I think there will be more people that have that in common. At least in Ostrov they use potash. Yeah, which in Ostrov is also a pain to make. Alright, so we get a few builders here, but they're still chopping down stuff. Food poisoning. Ew. Oh well. Hey, Catherine. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I hope all is well. Yep, here all is well. Thank you very much. I mean, it is year 16. Deadly cold temperatures, moderate breeze. But hey, the town still survived. So we're doing quite good, I think. I mean, it's not bad. We actually got rid of a bandit camp. Slayed a few of my people, but we managed. We managed. So yeah, we're good. We're good. And how's Kat doing? And Mom and Mishka and everybody else. How's everyone? Alright, 2 houses can be built. All the resources are delivered and that's all set. The villager has been cured. Hope from food poisoning. That's nice. And then here we get the market site. There are people in here. See, they're seeking shelter from the storm. So they don't have to go all the way to their house. They can just sit here, be warm and eat. And then they can go back to their jobs, which saves a lot of time. Doing good. Thanks. Finished some commissions. Client very happy. So that makes me very happy. Very good. Very good. That's great to hear, Cat. That's nice. Once you understand why the pizza is made round, packed in a square box and eaten as a triangle, then you will understand women. Wow, that sounds easy, but it's impossible to do. Portage is meant to be a pain in the neck to make it, just like real life. Okay, well then it's good, then it's good. As long as it's accurate historically, then I'm fine with it. Ooh, there's a bear roaming the woods. My hunter close? You are the forager. Oh, the hunter died. Ooh, the bear killed my hunter. Oh, not a nice bear. That is not a nice bear. Shelter's grown up. Okay. Well, we're still pretty good, actually, in terms of the numbers. I mean, I want more people, of course. Always want more people. But we have over 200 people in our settlement. We're expanding the town now right here, so that is going pretty well. The bear's roaming off. Thank you, bear. Bye-bye. Another thing we should probably aim for is the temple. Now, the good thing in this game is you can also build buildings already, even though you don't have all the resources. That's something that I like. But yeah, as we can see, the temple needs a lot of space. So I might move this one to another new place right here somewhere. Or right here. Yeah, let's get it over there. Let's prioritize it so that it will be done quickly. And then we can hopefully build the temple out here. And that should increase the desirability as well. Construct this building to earn knowledge. That's good. So we get a knowledge point usually when we build it. And it should be all set that we can then start excavating sites. We can get special tokens, and that can help us, relics, that can help us boost our town in certain ways if we show those in the temple. So, can be an important thing. So, commission's going good, Cat. You still going to finish doing them? Or are you still going to accept a commission every now and then in the future? Or are you completely done with all the commissions and all, and you're just not getting into that anymore? Okay, so all the arborists have trees now. That's the good news. Kind of want to get rid of the trees in this area so that we can really see the arborist trees, but they're not that busy with these trees at the moment. These are doing a good job though, getting me a lot of wood. I have about 6 left this year, finishing 1 at the moment. It's 1 commission, but it contains 10 horses. Oh wow, and then the next batch are being primed and prepped. Ah, okay, nice, nice. So are you now like taking it a little bit more slow with all the commissions so that, you know, it's just fun to do and not so much stress and all? Or are you going to stop doing commissions after you finished all of these? Hey, Jamming Mike, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Okay, so the shelters are getting there. The waters were functional. So these all have water now and food and stuff. Looks good. I'll open up availability for the occasional commission as when I feel but I'm taking a gap year in 2027 to focus on my own pieces in the hobby. Ah, nice. Well, you do that. That sounds good. Villagers need more tools. Okay, so we should focus on some tools soon. Well, you know, if you can do it that way, then, you know, just do it that way. We haven't built a blacksmith yet. That can get us some tools. Yeah, but it's going to be very expensive. So let's not build that yet. We can see the worker shortage. Because some of the buildings don't get emptied out in time. So we do need extra people now. Plus 300 gold. Nice. I like that. So let's actually transfer some gold. So we keep 500 in the trading post for trades. The rest can go into town, which means that we now have enough money in town to build the temple. And it will increase desirability quite a bit, so that's the good news as well. So let's build it. We do need more stone. We don't have the stone for it, but yeah. The good news is less commissions in 27 means a lot more time for sculpting streams, so I'll be more active on my channel again. Oh, nice, cat. Nice. That's good. Well, you know, you can always just... If somebody comes up with a commission and you're like, I have time for it, but I don't know. You can always just ask a very high price. And then if they are willing to do that, then, you know, you could be like, okay, then I'll do it because it's really worth it. And if they're not willing to pay, well, then okay, you know, it's fine because you don't really miss out on the work. And you have stuff for yourself to do. I know we've done that a few times with Wifey's business when she was like, well, you know, I don't really have a lot of time for other clients, but if somebody comes up that really, really pays well, then I'll just squeeze it in. And then we just ask a kind of high price. And then when they say yes, well, you know, for that money, it's worth it. And if they say no, well, you're a loss. We have plenty of other things to do, so bye-bye. Alright, all the trees are finally gone. They can now start to build the marketplace, but we do need more stones yet. Maybe I can get the worker camp here in such a mood that they will also do some stones now. Because there are some stones here that they can take out. So if they can do that, will be helpful. We can see the tree stumps. There's not a lot of stones out here, but yeah, if they could get us a few stones, that'll be helpful. Rule of thumb, if someone comes and asks me to paint a cave horse, I'll probably do it. It's my only exception. Nice. Well, you know, it can be a way to make sure that, you know, you only do the stuff that is really worth it. So that's paying off or stuff like that. So if you be like, you know, okay, I want to do my own things, but if somebody is willing to pay X price because that is so much money, I can't just not let it pass for that, then just do it and get the money. Alright, let me quickly take a look here for some prices. We can get shoes here for 11. This one is not selling shoes though, but maybe at some point we can buy shoes at one trader and then one or two traders later we can sell a product and make some good money on it. That could be interesting. So we should probably check prices every now and then. See if we can get certain prices to be in such a way that we just temporarily store them and then sell them for a higher price. But we'll see. I'll be right back because there's a little girl here saying good night. My commissions now cost £1,000. Patmos said so. Well, you know, you can always blame me. That's true. But I don't know. I have no clue about horse painting prices. I'm not really into that business. But yeah, you know, if I don't know. I don't know how the prices are. But you know, let's say if you normally charge like 25 an hour, if you do that, and a job costs you 10 hours or something like that. You know, you can always just go for like 40 an hour or 45 an hour. And then, you know, if people still want to pay, well, that's good. Then you just get them. Oh, I shouldn't have built this road, by the way. And if not, well, you know, then okay, then it's okay because you still have your other stuff to do. But you can just make some seriously good money if people really want to pay. Probably have to get a healer and a school and stuff at some point. Come on, it's holiday season. Why don't get her another hour? Well, she's actually... one of the things she really loves when she goes to bed is to not straight go to sleep. So So first of all, till like, I don't know, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, she would normally go to bed somewhere between 7 and 7:15, and then she'll be really tired and she would usually fall asleep quickly. Has been like that since she was like 4 or something. Well, she's 9 now, so we were very lucky with that. But as of late, she's going to bed later because she's just awake longer, and of course she's getting older and stuff. So now, usually she goes to bed somewhere between 7:45 and 8:15 sometimes, depending on how tired she is. But one of the things we do, like right now today, wife is going to take her to bed. So she's now going to brush her teeth and get everything ready. And then they're going to play a game. In this case, Zeeslag, Sea Battle, or whatever it's called. Sometimes they do another game, or sometimes she just wants us to read to her like for half an hour or something like that. So she won't be going to sleep straight away. But yes, she will be getting into bed, getting ready to get to sleep and just relax and stuff like that. So that's what's happening now. And usually she's also the one that actually asks, like, if I go to bed now, will you read me very long? And then we'll be like, okay. And then she just wants to go to bed. So, and yes, it's the holiday season. So yes, if she wants to stay up longer every now and then, that's all fine. We don't worry about that. It's just that she likes that routine to go to bed a bit earlier and then have time to, spend either time with me or with wifey getting an extra long bedtime story or play a little game or whatever and just relax that way. So, ooh, I need to out-jacket spots on. Nice. Now Cat will be jealous. Lurking. All right, you lurk away, Donnie. Knowledge generated. Yay, we got a knowledge point. Is that because the time was up or is that because the temple is done? It's because it was time. Okay. Let's see. Damage for soldiers. 30%. Research speed at the academia. Yes, please. Confirm. Now it should go even faster. Although we still need paper, of course. But it should go faster. I commissioned a sculpture of my cat's butt, but it was a cat ass trophy. Oh boy. Ooh, 18 people have arrived at your village. They have plans to immigrate. Okay, come in, please. Welcome, welcome. 18 new people. That's 18 new hands, and all of a sudden we have no labor problems again. Woot woot. Happy with that. Okay, so we have this area now. Is there any fertile land around here too? Yes, there is, actually. We could just build a nice farm in that area. Or even here, but I'm not too fond of that area. I think this is a nice area to start a farm in at some point. And of course, with the manure people that we have, we can just get it all done. Let's see, was it like this? 4 people or 5? I think it was like 7 to 12 or 6 to 12. How big did we do these fields? I think 6 to 12, but I'm not 100% sure. Max workers is 6. 6 workers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and then 12 and then 6 workers. Okay. And this says only 3 workers. That's probably this, though. 3 workers, that's 300 apiece. If we go like this, and we get 5 workers, that is a little over 250. So yeah, 5 by 12 is still the ideal size. So we'll go for that. I do think we need an extra compost yard soon in this area to pick up this stuff here, because I don't think compost will be picked up here anytime soon. See, there's still compost already, so we have to check that. Let's make sure we are able to get some industries down here. So let's start by a compost yard. Build it on this side. But let's get it. And then we can start to build a few fields up here, especially now that we have extra people for it. So we'll start out here. 5 and 12. So 3 workers. Yes. Okay. 1. 2. That's going to be the first 2 farms. Let's now just fence it off. Already, we'll put in a few gates. 1, 2, 3 gates. It's not completely fenced off, so animals at some point can come in and start to eat it. But it's just a start for the fencing off, and then we will do calculations on how big this all should be, and then we'll figure it all out. Should be okay. You'll bury me before I ever eat that food abomination. Mushy peas. Oh boy. Oh boy. But hey, all I have to say is just thank you all so much for being here and for being so nice in chat and for giving me such a great time. That is so much appreciated. You're all such amazing people. Thank you so much. Scurvy eel. Alright, so we should get some extra farmers in here soon. That also means that the labor count is down a bit again, because yeah, that's what happens. Although 23 laborers is still quite a lot, I think. And we still have housing space for more people. So we're in a good spot out here at the moment. We're in a good spot out here at the moment. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Blasphemy. Decomposing, collecting, and empty. Well, it is already planning to fertilize a few of these. Even though fertility is already quite high. And no weeds on the fields, no rockiness. I love it. Fields are doing very well. And it is year 17. We've only had 1 raid so far. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. How's the... Okay, we still need more stones, though. So, is there a way to get even more stones? This is still set to be taken out. There's only 15 left. Alright, let's prioritize a few of these so that we get extra stones out now. I want the stones in to finish the temple and just to get a little surplus in stones. Never did this year. Let's see, can we get it up to 13 or something? Yep, 13. 200%. Saving the game, that's fine. Working camp, I think, yeah, there's still stones in the work camp too. Almost gone though, but still a few stones. $50 out of 100 stones, but there's 21 stones in now, so we do get more stones. So we'll get there. 4 new villagers born. Looks like the village is starting to get somewhere. I mean, they've now built almost all the fencing here. We've got these 2 extra fields. Let's make a 3rd field already. We'll make this one a little bit... No, we're not going to make it smaller. We're going to make it the same size as the other ones. It will just stick out a little bit. 12 by 5. There we go. That's what it's going to be. Then make the fencing around it again. Put in 1 more gate. And now we can later on fence it off this way, go down here, and we have 6 new fields again if we had. Condensed milk buddies with sugar are good as well. Oh wow, well there's a lot of nice good foods. Depending on how you make it and all and stuff like that, but yeah. I think it goes for most foods that... Foragers cultivate a selected resource in a garden. If we can upgrade this one, we can get that. That's nice. In a garden, but we need a tier 3 building, yeah. Would be nice if the foragers can have a big garden and just grow their stuff there. Alright, children, let's grow up. We have food for 8 months now. That's pretty serious. I like it. Lots of fruits. Problem is we need to preserve those, but that's for the next year. This market is also doing okay because of the houses here. Looks like we're in another autumn, judging by the colors. I always love those colors. 14 more stones need to be brought in here. And then we can build our temple. Have a nice shrine. Should we build another shrine or something? Or decoration? A large park. It will up the desirability by 7% for everything that's close. But it's such a huge building. We'll have to build it like somewhere here and then see if it works out. But it's so big. Can we also do a small park? 3 big. Well, it's already a better size, but still have to find a... Oh, it can fit in here. +5. And even all the way up here, they still get +3. So that is good. It would be a nice start to get something like this going. For now, I first want to get done with the temple. Villager got frostbite. Okay. Well, it's cold temperatures and a strong breeze, so it could be that they get frostbite. I just hope that we survive the winter again, but we should. We have food for 8 months. And then hopefully the temple gets done and we're all good. Do we have a site? Look, these sites have a lot of stones. And we have 16 people available to us. We build another work camp. And we just set it to harvest stones for us in this area. There should be a lot of stones coming in. And then this one, which is probably now out of stones. Yes. Could just focus on trees again. And that will be helpful. That will make sure that we always have stones. Here comes the temple. Just need to get the building steps done. But all the resources are in, which is the good news. And then we might be starting some digging up of relics. And I do know there are a few very powerful relics that can really boost your town in a certain direction. Come on, build that for me. I just hope if we get raided they don't destroy buildings like this, because it's very expensive to rebuild. 900 gold. Yeah, we'll leave it in there for now. No wooden planks. Ooh, we're almost out of wooden planks. Yeah, we used them all for this construction. 100 planks. That's it. Staple diet. Scurvy. Yeah, well, my villagers get scurvy too, meaning apparently that they're poor. We'll see about that. Well, we have people seeking shelter here, doing a good job. They still need to work the farmland, but it's halted due to winter times, which is okay. What I do want to do is work on the fencing even more. So that we get the fencing all around. To keep the animals out later on, we got a knowledge point generated. Bonus, bonus. What's this? Health for palisade walls and gates. Yeah, nice metallurgy. Oh, I think we have to go for paper. Where was that? Paper. Here's paper production. Unlocks the paper mill. Oh, no. If we do that, it won't really matter. Undo. Because we cannot get the bricks yet. So we should probably do this. We get extra tax money, and that unlocks... The market can be upgraded to a market square, which will probably generate more money and do a better job. So this is probably a better way to do it. The Orb of Chaos. Well, maybe. I don't know. We have the temple now. We can put in a relic, but we have none. So, yeah, that's not going to work out. But we should now be able to excavate this. So let's put people in there. Let's excavate for some relics. Maybe we can also sell some relics for a good price. An apple a day keeps the scurvy away. I don't know. Maybe. No, but fermented cabbages with carrots, onions, and blackberries. Well, I guess there's different things that can keep the scurvy away, but one might be more effective than others. It's probably like a vitamin thing, so as long as you eat the right vitamins, you're probably less likely to get scurvy. But of course, could well be that if you have some fermented cabbage with carrots, onions and blackberries, that there's way more of that vitamin in it for your body to take in, so that's a more effective way. Yeah, they're doing good. Lots of traffic on the road. I'm happy that we built the road, because it is working out. They're doing a good job with it and running around, so that works. Ooh, there goes my hunter, trying to kill a deer. And done. Bring it in. Do we have accumulated some yeah, we now have pottery, and we have 90 soap. Oh, that's good for selling. And that we have pottery is also very helpful. What's that? Your settlement has reached a storage limit for this item. Construct additional storages. Oh, we need more storages to store everything. Well, then it might be a good idea to build a storage somewhere here. A regular stockyard. So that we can store some more resources in this area too. But also probably down here, because I think the stockyard... Yeah, the stockyard is full. So most of the basic stuff cannot be collected anymore. And therefore an extra stockyard will not be bad. It will just help out to store more stuff. Predator attacking. What's that? That is a diseased villager with a bear, probably. Yeah, okay. Do we have people close by? Not really. Well, we have people here. They're just taking shelter from the storm.
As you say.
Come on, people. We're going bear hunting. We have fermented herring. The world's smelly food. Yep. Fermented cabbage contains vitamin C in buckets, and vitamin C isn't citric, but ascorbinic acid. Yeah. Apples contain citric acid, which is vitamin C, so there's a good addition to a diet. Lol, I used to eat tons of them as a kid. Also, did you know peeling apples sharpens your knife? I don't know, I don't peel my apples. I just eat them. Alright, the bear is still here. The people are on the way. And then hopefully we're going to make a nice bear soup. But we'll have to see. I don't like a bear killing my villagers, and there's still a workplace over there. Alright, charge! Let's kill the berry. Oops, yep. He's getting scared. He's faster though. Although we seem to be slowly catching. Ah, the bear is scared. He's just a scary bear. Oh, come on. Just pass him first and then we can attack him. Come on. Go, 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 go. And now, pause, attack. Can they actually hurt him? No. Oh man, how far can that bear run? Oh, no, bandits. Bandits. Oops, there's another bandit camp. Well, they can take care of the bear then. That's good news. They can take care of the bear. Let's get the people home quickly before we get into trouble with the bandits. Okay, so we found a new bandit camp. Please remove the flag. We don't have to do a recon there anymore. Okay, so there was another bandit camp all the way up here somewhere, because I saw the bandits. Don't really see the camp yet, but we know it's there. I have to be careful now. I don't want to run into more issues there with the bear. But especially not with the bandits. Okay, so they cleared the areas. Now they should be working on getting the farms up and running. And then we can start to set in what we need. Probably going to do a sort of the same rotation. So with food and also with flax. We will be needing more flax. We take a look. We now have 8 hauberks and we have 17 shields. 4 swords, 16 crude weapons. So we have some weapons and stuff to defend ourselves in case we need it. We also have every requirement fulfilled for getting to tier 3. We just need a lot of stuff, but that's something we can work on later. 25 soap, 25 baskets. Why are we not getting so many baskets anymore? Are we out of the... We have 1,000 willow, so we should be making a lot more baskets. Baskets are good for selling, so I want more baskets. Let's get another basket shop. Yay, a traveling merchant has arrived. What does he want? He wants baskets for a good price. Actually, pretty expensive price. That's nice. Soap for 9. I'm not going to sell the soap then, because he doesn't give me enough. Anything that we want from him. We could buy some bricks, so we can get the paper machine to work. Or we can just buy some paper. What if we buy 50 paper? Buy and transfer. Let's see, because that 50 paper can help us to do faster research for a while. For as long as it lasts, basically. The root of the first tree. Trees grow 50% faster and orchards produce 25% more fruit. So here we have a relic that we can buy. But it's very costly. And I don't see a reason to get it. But it could be interesting to get one at some point. They are still excavating this though. And it is at 81%. So that should get ready anytime soon. I think it's time for us to get into animals. Probably get a barn. Food, hides, and milk. Now that sounds good. The fodder bonus is 26%. Here we get a higher bonus. Ooh, here we get a really high bonus. Maybe I should build this right here then. Ooh. Let's see. Villagers have finished excavating an ancient ruin. A new martyr relic has been acquired. The Ark of the Vengeful Death. Raiders and wildlife are more deadly and aggressive. What? So we got the Arch of the Vengeful Death. And this makes raiders and stuff more aggressive. But we do get a bigger spirituality bonus. The relic slot will be locked for 6 months after removing the current relic. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. I'm not going to put that in as a relic. Who would put that in as a relic? That's not good. Let's check the map. There's more relic sites. There's one up here. Let's start to excavate this one. I want a better relic. That's not the relic that I want. Trying to survive here and then we're going to make the raiders more aggressive. No way. Now this is going well because it's working with the paper now. And it should produce knowledge faster. So that is helpful. And a good start. We now have the stockyard up so we can store the extra goods in here. So we should be getting in more iron and all that stuff. We can also put extra people in here to make more gold and iron. Don't need that. I think it's time for the blacksmith. Because the blacksmith should also be able to produce those heavy parts. We do need to buy a heavy part for it. But after that, it can produce a few heavy parts for us. Which will be quite helpful. If we can do that. So that will be one thing to get. Of course, it will also cost gold. And oops, do we get raiders? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Raiders are coming. Alright, let's pause for a second. Probably should start to form a company quickly then. We do have some money for it. Let's get 8 soldiers. That's it? Can we not do more? Alright. 5 soldiers and 3 archers? Should I just do archers and stay out of the way of the raiders? No, we need to be able to defend ourselves. Let's recruit these. Let's wait until they're all here. Window, change banner. I don't care about the banner. Alright. Let's make sure they all start to gather up here once they're ready. Knowledge point generated. That's nice. And now comes the raid. Now this is a problem. The raiders are already quite close. But yeah, I do hope we can defend ourselves properly. 40 raiders! Ooh, okay. I mean, we have walls now and stuff, but we're not that well defended at the moment. Let's move the flag to over here. I just don't know where they all are. Oh, there they are. Okay, so they are gathering now. So we're getting our troops together. But we only have 8 units at this point. Probably because we only have 8 people available. Had 8 people available. That's probably why. Can I... Yeah, see, now I can recruit again. We can get another army going. Recruit. Okay, that's good. So we added some archers to it. Whoa, these are a lot of people. They already did some damage, though. This guy's already getting in some damage. Ooh! Back for now. Nice, Donny. Welcome back. Let's get my soldiers over here to help defend. They will have to fight to get in. Or at least I think they should not be able to easily get in. So if we stand here... See, the gate closes automatically. So that is something that we don't have to do. Although they're just walking out of the gates. That's not supposed to happen. They shouldn't just walk out. They should stay here and then fight from the distance. Especially my archers. Alright, go back here. Come on. Let's sound the bell so that my villagers get in. And let's get in here. Hold position is probably what we should do. Hold position in here so that we can defend this little area. Although if we can take them on one by one, that might actually not be that bad. There's just a lot of raiders. Alright, let's withdraw in here. See if we can draw them in. We can draw them towards the towers and the town center. That might be a good one. See, now the towers can help to shoot as well, which is good. That should help out. That is slowly killing some of the raiders. And now my soldiers can help out too. We lost one, I think. Alright, let's get my soldiers in here. Especially my archers. Okay, there we go. We're killing a lot of raiders. That's the good news. I just hope we don't lose too many people and they don't steal too much of my stuff. But it's not. This village was raided. Items pillaged. None, it says. Yay, they're all cheering. We killed a lot of people, actually. 40 raiders. 22 got killed. 1 villager's lost. We lost 2 structures. But that's mostly these wall things, I think. And we... Well, this ain't that bad. And maybe we can chase them a bit. This doesn't look too bad, if you ask me. I know nobody asks me, but still. Rebuild. Rebuild all structures. There we go. Okay, well, we survived. We survived. Let's disband the company. Predators are attacking. Another bear? Or is it the same one? Could just be the same one. Let's gather around here, people. Let's await the bear and then kill him. He's already chasing somebody, so... There we go. Let's attack the bear. Yep. Ooh, we have a hunter with us. Good. Yep, bear's gone. Yay! Bye-bye, bear. We still have a traveling merchant. Is that the same one still? No, this one is also buying clothing. So let's sell for some clothing. We can buy a few more weapons. We can also buy another heavy item. And we need one at least for the blacksmith. So that's good. We now have that heavy item. Soldiers and guards do 50% more damage. Now that is one that I would like to have. That's a good one. You get a low price for soap. So we're not going to sell any soap. But this went okay. I mean... It never is how you want it when you get raided. But it didn't go too bad. Knowledge is able to invest into... Oh, we can do a knowledge point. What's this? Research speed at the academy. Okay. The more we do that, the faster all the research goes all the time. Which is helpful. Okay. Didn't we get one that allowed us to upgrade the marketplace? Did we do that one already? Oh no, that's this one. Okay, so we have to wait until we can actually do that. Yep. Alright, we'll get to it. That's nice. Okay, so we survived another attack. They're repairing everything. Crops ready for assignment. Ooh, nice. Okay. So this one is ready. Let's just do this year with only taking care of everything. Although we can already do that in here too, like this. Let's get rid of that one. Let's put in that one in the middle. Do the same out here. Let's get this one in here. Then remove this one and put that one in. So that the lands are fully ready. And then we can start to do the same rotation with the beans. And then I guess in this one we can do the flax. I have to check my other farm how I actually set it up over here. Flax and then that one. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Well, we'll let it run for a while. See how it goes. 2 fields are ready. That means that the third one is now underway. And then we can get another 3 rotation. And then here we do 3 more fields whenever we need them. But for now, we're still good on the food. We don't run out. These people are pretty happy. We still have room for 12 more villagers. And we still have a plus of 16. So, pretty happy with that. They're tearing this down for the stone. We actually have some stone to spare. We don't have a lot of wooden planks to spare. Let's get a few extra workers in there for now. Hopefully just temporary. I think we have 10 people working this place though. 10 out of 10. So that's probably where quite a few of my workers are heading. If this is done, then we should hopefully see that we have a few extra laborers. But I can never be too sure. Not always clear where they all are. But it should be okay. Alright, so we have been at it for already 2 hours. I'm going to continue for a bit. But don't expect it to last another 2 hours. That's not going to happen. But probably at least another 20 minutes. See where we can get from here. Decomposing, decomposing and collecting. And this one is collecting. So, yep, there we go. Ah, we're talking about surströmming. Never really tried it, but guess it's okay. Although the smell should be really bad, but I don't know. Can we get into barrel production soon? Brewery, furniture, brewery. That'll be nice for Roadhog, the glassmaker, the bookbinder, and the quarry. Where are the barrels then? Because once we can start to make barrels, we can make sure that a lot of our buildings can maintain goods for longer. Am I just missing it? Oh, it's probably in the storage division. Yeah, the Cooper. So we need to get up to tier 3. Once we get to tier 3, we can make barrels. And for all of our storage buildings, if you add barrels, you get a bonus in spoil reduction with 4% per barrel. So if you can get 10 barrels in this building, we get a 40% spoilage reduction, which is a lot. And the same goes for like the food and stuff. You get a lot of there's reduction for spoilage. So basically tier 3 can really help you to get into a settlement that will be there for much longer, because you get some very good upgrades that can really help to feed your people, to keep goods for longer. And also it's actually quite hard to get up to that certain stage, but once you are there, it is really worth it. And right now all we need is a lot of planks and ingots, and we should be able to get to that point. Now let's see. This is not using any planks. This is using planks for shields. We do have 19 shields already. So let's see how that goes. Crops ready for assignment. We'll check that soon. This one is now going to make us tools, weapons, and some heavy tools. And we need a few heavy tools. So let's make sure we get those. Once we have a surplus of those, we can basically run our village indefinitely. Because every now and then you need to replace the heavy items. See, this one needs to be replaced. But for now, I'm not going to make any swords. We'll just make tools every now and then and a heavy one, and that should do it. Alright, we had the crop one going. Yep. Well, let's do that one, that one, that one, just to take care of this land. And then we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this is already taking care of the weeds and the rockiness and all. Go for it! Sniff some Swedish culture. Maybe someday, who knows. I have to head off, folk. Thank you for the stream. It's been fun as always. I shall see you all soon, I hope. We hope so too, Kat. Take care. And then we'd love to see you soon, of course. And, you know, good luck on working on your commissions. Make sure you stay happy. And then all will be well. And don't forget, you can always raise your price. And then if somebody wants to pay it, well, you know, you do a nice job. And if not, you have more time for your own projects. Say hi to Mom and give Mishka a cuddle. See you later, Cat. Good evening. Okay, so quite good on the gold, actually. Plus 18. I like it. We're not getting close to level 3 there yet. Will be at some point, but can we do some land work here just to make it a bit more flat? Yes, I would like that in certain areas. 7 people only, so yeah, a lot of people all of a sudden have a job. Which is nice. I mean, they need jobs, but also need people to do different things. Ooh, this one is completely filled up with nuts. Should empty that out soon. Could as well be needing a few more of these, because these are very handy. Driving a wagon, driving a wagon. So yeah, that could be one to get more of. But we don't have that many people at this point. So might be that we don't have the people to work it, but should be okay. We did put quite a few people in the mines, like right here's 4, this is 6 I believe. And yeah, we have plenty of coal. Iron ore's okay. Let's take one out. I mean, if every time we can free up a villager to do something else, most likely won't be a bad idea. This one has a problem now because it doesn't have a heavy tool. Producing tools, producing weapons. Shouldn't be producing weapons though, because we've turned that off, but okay. Let's see if this one will soon make a heavy tool. Unfortunately, you cannot see like how far it is or what's it gonna do. This tells you how bad surströmming allegedly is. Yeah, I've seen videos of it, but I've also heard a lot of people that say that, you know, it has the name and people will think about it that way, but it's actually not that bad. But I don't know, so maybe I'll find out one day. Let's take care of our firewood. We have plenty of firewood, so we don't have to keep that up so much. I wonder where all my wooden planks are going to, because I don't think we have a lot of buildings that actually... But this uses a few wooden planks, but not that many. What else is using up my wooden planks? Must be some building that is using it up. Oh well, it'll be okay. Did we already get a heavy tool? Nope. Gonna be time. Must also dash. Dinner is almost ready. Thanks so much for being in, Donnie. Hope you get a good sleep this night. You deserve it. And, you know, take care. Have a nice dinner. And we'll see you next time. Say hi to Joanne from us. I'll take care of Ice to Heart. Thank you. You're welcome, Cat. Bye-bye. Take care. Alright, produced 500 gold last year. That's some very nice money. And we do have some nice metal parts made. We have 33 now. That's not too bad. We're out of paper. So this one burned through a lot of our paper. Oh, there's still 16 in here. So it is doing well. 2 more months and we get another knowledge point. Oh, that's definitely worth it. It is a very big tech tree though. So this already goes for the whole idea that this game is going to take a long time. But it's interesting. And I was thinking about getting animals, and now we did do a lot of stuff, but we didn't get animals yet. Which is my mistake. Should probably have already did some more work on that. Maybe we can get the animals somewhere in this area to work with these people. At least we could try and build a barn, but it's another 180 planks and we don't have the planks. I guess that's what we're going to focus on now. Plank production. Now, we do have this one already here, the compost yard. So let's get a saw pit out here. We have people out here that can work here. And then make sure that we get some extra planks going. And if we get them in this area, they'll only be helpful. We do have a nice storage here. So they're storing goods here. That's helpful. Yeah. Let me build another one in here. Oh man, we're so short on people. And you have only room for 5 more, so we need to expand the housing. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. Well, lots of building projects going on. We manage. We'll manage. Let me have a sip for my drink. Alright. Another child has grown up. That's good. That's a message that I want to get. More children should grow up so we get more workers. All workers. 12 builders now, though. So a lot of people are going in to be building. Actually didn't think we would get to building up a little second village already. We're almost at 250 people. No food issues so far. It's going to be a little while before the farms actually really start working. So, I'm pretty happy, but it's, we'll have to get the farms to work at some point so that we get the extra food for all the extra people. But so far it's working out. This is 33%, so it's taking its time to get it done. I wish it was already done. Let's speed up a little bit because winter is so slow. Come on, I want to get past the winter. Most people don't do really anything during the winter, so let's get it going. Yep, there they all come out of the houses all of a sudden. Now they'll get back to work. Very good. Winter should be ending soon. Knowledge generated. Yes, that was the one that we're going to invest into the marketplace, I believe. Yep, here it is. Confirm. And now we should be able to upgrade at some point the marketplace. Oh, we need bricks for it. Arrgh. Oh well. You know, it's still nice if we can upgrade it at some point. Because if we do, it has a larger work area, additional income, additional workers, increased desirability, reduced rate of food spoilage, and increased durability. Just need bricks for it. Well, that's gonna be a while, but okay. Okay. Once this one is ready, I'm actually going to move this one, and we're going to move it over here. So that it can help to do a lot of the writing work in this area with the resources. That's probably better than having them all concentrated in one part. We need to spread that out a little bit. I mean, this is one of our horse carts. See? This is one of the wagons doing a job. Crop field has an empty rotation. Well, this doesn't have an empty rotation. But yes, it's not filled up. That's true. This one has the beans in that year. This one should have the beans then in this year. So this one should have the beans in that year. This one will have the flax in the next year. This one should have the flax right here then. And then this one should actually be good now. This one should not be good because now they have the same thing at the same moment. That's not supposed to happen. So this needs to get out and this needs to get out. This actually needs to be here. And then here we should have the beans. Let me check. Yep. Yep. So this one should have this rotation right in this year. So let's get rid of these two and we'll put something else in here just for a year. Just so that it can grow something at least. Heat tolerance. That's probably good. Okay. Let me see. This has flax in the last year. Flax there. This one should have the flax in this year. So that's okay. And then this one should have the beans probably in this rotation year. Yeah, okay. So that's now mostly set. We just have to fine tune it later. But it should start producing food the next year. Beans and the first flax. And already some beans this year. Just as a bonus. That should get us some extra food. We have a few houses up here now. So we have the more housing space. It's kind of waiting to either get more immigrants in or more kids to grow up and more babies to be born. We will get some immigrants in hopefully at some point. Do we have anything else that we have so much of that we can... Yes, we can now start to store some pottery in here to sell if we have a surplus. 3 new villages born. Nice. 3 more planks needed for this one. Then they can finish the next wagon shop. Storage. And yeah, 8 laborers. Okay. Okay. I guess because of all the new people that come in all the time, they also need new baskets. And I think there's a replacement rate. So baskets will probably wear off at a while. And then they need new baskets. That's probably why the number of baskets isn't growing that quickly. It's okay though, it's not a problem. But it would be nice if we could get a few extra to make sure that we get more sales out of that. This one already made that tool and now it's in here. Now this one is working again. So we're making gold and iron again. Which is exactly what I want. And... yeah, they didn't make an extra yet, but they will soon. So they will make a few more tools and also more of these. And once we have a certain stockpile, we can turn this off for a while. But at least we don't have to buy those heavy machine parts. And those heavy machine parts are expensive. So tomorrow, last day of gaming for the next 4 days. Not going to blow an extra 400 watt of heat into my man cave during the high temps. That's a smart one. That's a smart one. My computer is still downstairs in the living because of the last heat wave, and it's actually working out right now because, for instance, I'm recording a special Ostriv town, but I'm just making a big recording of it in episodes, and then I'll just combine it into one video. So I can do that, and I don't have to sit there all the time, so I can just let it run while I do other chores around the house. And downstairs it's way cooler than upstairs, that's why it's up here now. But as soon as we near the end of the holiday season, then... it will probably go back to my office again. Yeah, now I can at least keep using my computer during the heat for a bit. Alright, let's sell. Although, I think in 2 days or 3 days it's going to be like 34 degrees. Then I'm not going to use it. Then it's just turned off and it'll be fun. Hunter cabins yield 30% more meat. The antlers of the Great Spirit. Oh, wow. Sounds nice. Not going to use it, but sounds nice. Yeah, it's gonna be like 34 degrees or something in a couple days. Me not like it. Can we buy paper? No. Okay. Nope, no paper. Maybe another trader comes in. That'll be helpful. And if not, it's okay too. Right, we have wood. We have firewood. Still not a lot of planks, but we can get a few more planks now with this. And since we have the wood, it should work out. We also got this extra camp. Let's just turn this into only stone. So these will only mine stone all the time, so that we can really build a surplus of stone. This one should be doing wood, and it's almost cleared out a whole area. So yeah, let's go in here. Make sure that they can do all of this wood. If they would be so kind. And... yeah, we could really use a batch of immigrants again. My computer weighs 30 plus kilograms. Not going to carry the damn thing 2 stories down. Yeah, my computer is not that heavy, so... But, you know, I tend to make, like, a good call about it. So, I'm not going to bring it down for, like, a few days and then bring it up again. I mean, I have 2 big screens. I have my computer. I have all the stuff, you know, that goes along with the computer. So I'm not doing that. But, you know, now I put it down here last heat wave, which is already like 3 weeks ago, something like that. So it's probably going to stay here the whole holiday, which is 6 weeks. And then after that, I'm going to bring it back up. And I know that we won't get into that big a heat anymore. So that's probably how it works. Villagers have finished excavating an ancient ruin. A new martyr relic has been acquired. Bloodied Stone of Idrik the Innocent. Increases villagers' unarmed attack damage by 100%. Wow, so the villagers that are unarmed get twice as strong. Now that is a good relic, especially against wild animals and also soldiers. So that is a relic that I would like to put in. We'll get this to work. Nice. Assign additional priest and then we can also activate the other one. Well, for now this is okay. And I'm not going to do another run for relics at this point. We're just going to stay as it is for a bit. These all need wooden planks, I know. This one needs to be moved though. So we can prioritize it so that it's moved to the right place where I want it to be. We're still short in planks. Just have to make sure that we start to slowly get that stockpile of planks up. They made 166 planks last year. As far as I could see, there are no buildings using planks, but kind of feels like there are. Since we use so many planks. But I guess a lot of the big productions just used a lot of planks. Like the temple used up 100. The marketplace used up. The blacksmith that we built used up quite a few planks. So you're just burning through planks if you build some more advanced structures. Like this is 40 planks, 25 planks, 50 planks. So yeah, it goes quickly. Soap shop 50 planks. Probably why, but you know, don't know. Traveling merchant. Ooh, let's see. That one we already had, but this... what can we get here? Shields and hide coats provide +4 armor. Sounds nice. We can get a knowledge point for 900 coins. It's a bit expensive. Not going to do that. Get a few extra hides, but there's no real need for it. We reached 250 people. Nice. I like that. That's a nice amount. So yeah, there's not much these traders have to offer us at the moment. But it's okay. I mean, nothing bad. Nothing bad. Still, let's check. Is there something that we can buy from here? We can buy stones for 8. And this one will buy stones for 7 at a low price too. So that's not going to work out. But that would be fun though. If we could buy resources at one and sell them at the other for a better price. That would be so nice. But yeah, that's not happening. Although I think it could happen. Like if we buy stuff at a low price and sell it at a high price. That we could actually turn it into a profit. See, we can buy it here for 6. And we can sell clay here also for 6. But yeah, this is like a high price. So if we can get one in for a lower price, we buy it and then later on sell it, we can actually make a profit not by our own goods. That can be helpful. Let's see, we have animals attacking. This is a boar. This is also a boar. So we have 2 boars attacking near the farm. Now that means we have a lot of farmers. And the good news is that these should now all be way stronger than before. Because of the relic that we have activated now. So let's go and attack the boar. If they can. Let's just click the boar. Thank you very much for subscribing, Lydia. That is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Hope you really enjoy. Now the boar is running away, so we're scaring them. Sometimes you have to get really close before they really attack you. So let's see if we can make that happen. Ooh, there's an excavation site here. I'm happy with that. But yeah, these boar are not really attacking me. We have crops lost to the animals. That was bound to happen. Okay, let's get the farmers back because we just drove them off. It's okay. Well, what we could try... I have an idea. Right now, roads, fencing... Because the field is 12 long, so if we go like this and we do 1, 2... It's just 1 wood, so if we go to 12, that's the length of the field. So this should be all. Then we go all the way down here, and then we go... like this. Now the whole area is fenced off, and we should be able to just put in the fields that we want in here. Because we leave enough space for everything. And after that, the animals can no longer get in. If there's animals in, we just have to get our hunter to kill them. And that's it. Then we don't have to worry about animals eating my crops anymore. The hunter here? Yes, he is. See, the animals are now escaping. Should probably just tell my hunter to really hunt the area of the farm. Is his storage almost full that he's not really hunting? No, that's okay. He's probably just butchering. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay. Don't think we're gonna get immigrants in this month, but you can never be too sure. Sometimes they come in pretty late in the month because they have to do a lot of running while they come into the map. So... sometimes you all of a sudden see a big row of people coming in, and that's then migrants that want to join. I wish there were, because we can use them. I don't see them right now. Okay. Alright, this wagon shop is ready. They're stocking it now. Then we can get the wagon going. We have 35 planks now, so we start to accumulate again. Just shouldn't spend them all straight away, but this is good. They should now focus on building this up. We're very low on laborers, but we have 12 builders now because we're building all of these fences. There's another boar. Maybe I should get my hunter to start shooting the boar. That might work out. Ooh, now all of a sudden he's coming in for the kill. I'll tell my farmers to attack this guy. Let's run away. Ouch. Ah, he killed them. Ah, man, that's sad. Right, now the boar's just... oh, there he comes. Alright, kill him. Yay, we killed the boar. At least that's one gone. At the cost of a villager. Maybe I shouldn't do that too often, because that's a bit expensive. But it worked somehow. Crops lost to animals, yeah. We're trying to fix it. Getting the fencing up. 1200 gold already, okay. What can we do with the gold? Decoration. Wildflowers. A decorative cluster of wildflowers. But that doesn't increase the desirability. This does. So let's build this park here. This one will actually get above 50% desirability. That's good. You have to get it up to 60 though. So it should get even higher for the next upgrade. And of course we still have to upgrade our town hall. But it's a start. The more decorations and all we can get going, the better. We might just have to move some of these buildings away a bit and then build decorations here that will have a big enough radius for all the buildings. Okay, this farm area is doing good. We have a little bit of a disease here, but that should go away. Buckwheat, beans and peas. Now the next month shouldn't be no buckwheat, peas and beans. So this will slowly start to decay. And once we get more research points, there's also research that we can do. Have to find them, but that will help to see increased disease resistance for all crops. And we get yield bonuses. Ooh, that is handy too. So that is something that we might want to get. And I still really want to get into animals. So lots and lots of plans. But those plans will be for another stream, because it has been over 2.5 hours already. And for me now it's time to start winding down so that I can get some good sleep during the night, and I always take some time to wind down from a stream because it's so much fun talking to all of you, but also playing the game and looking at the screen all the time, and also I need that little bit of time. So thank you all so much for being here. It has been a pleasure, and I really enjoyed talking to all of you. I wish you all a great week. Take care. Stay happy, stay healthy. If it's getting warm at your place, be sure to stay hydrated and cool. And you know, if you live in areas with forest fires and all, there's a lot of stuff like that going on in Europe. Take care. Hope you're safe. I hope to be back on Wednesday with another stream. Probably more Ostriv again. We still have a lot of work to do in our town. There might also be another stream for Wifey this week, but we still have to plan all of that. But if you love her Ostriv town building, then be sure to check in. And then next Sunday should be Farming with Friends again. But hey, that's another week from now, so we'll take our time. So yeah, thanks again so much for all the love and support. You're all amazing people. Take good care, and then I would love to see you all very, very soon again. For now, thanks a lot, see you later, and bye-bye.